to become successful in anything, first you need to learn the 10 leadership traits, right? So trait mean it's something, a characteristic of a leader. Okay, the first one is you have to have a big dream and goal. There is no leader or no successful person have small dream or small goals. I suggest you read all those biography from successful people like Steve Jobs, Jack Ma, Jeff Bezos, right? Elon Musk, right? All of them have big dreams. Once they have a big dream, usually they have big goals. Goals are the steps for you to get to the dream. Because a lot of us, we have dream, but we don't have goals. We don't have daily goal, monthly goal, yearly goal, or 5 years goal. We only have, oh yes, I want to become Imperial Master. But what are your small goals? What are your medium goals or big goals, right? Because for you to become Imperial Master, first you got to become a sales master. When do you want to become sales master? You have to break it down. For you to become a sales master, I have to get 2.5 million, 2.5 million. That means I need to make commission 8 times in 2 weeks. Those are your goals. Out of those 8 times in 2 weeks, it means 4 a week. It means every other day I have to make one commission. That is a goal. So people who want to become something in anything, you got to make a goal, right? Dream has to be big. If something that you write down your dream on a piece of paper, and if you think that you can achieve it by your own strength, it's not a big dream. A big dream have to have something called faith. Without faith, this dream will not come true. That is a big dream. Okay, so number one of the leadership trait is a leader has to have a big dream and goal. Second leadership trait is champion mentality. Okay, so like Usain Bolt, the faster runner. I don't know what year was the Olympic, right? He was running for less than 10 seconds. I think it is about 9 seconds. But he practiced for years, maybe for decades, to have that championship, right? So that runner, Usain Bolt, he already know what he needs. He already know why he started practicing. He already know what to achieve. So same thing in anatomy. You gotta know your need, why you should be an enemy, and then your big why. Why should I be doing enemy? And then what should I do to become that champion, right? So whenever you want to give up, always ask yourself, why in the first place I started this enemy journey? Is it maybe for your parents, maybe for your children, maybe for yourself that you think that, oh, I need to change my destiny or fate. I don't want to live like this the rest of my life. I don't want to become somebody else dream builder, not mine. Something, right? Remember that reason why you started doing anime. And then have a champion mentality. What is a champion mentality? Someone who do not blame other people. It's very simple. Once you start blaming, you're not a champion, you're a loser. Okay, I blame my customer is not purchasing. I blame my partner is not doing anything. That's why I don't become a sales master or diamond master. I blame because my sponsor is not helping me. You start blaming other people, then you're a loser. You do not have a champion mentality. Okay, so champion mentality is someone who says that whatever that I achieve, wherever that I wanted to go, it's up to me. I make the decision. If I want to become a champion or a loser, it's up to me. Okay. So once you start blaming your circumstances, maybe your condition, oh, I'm born because of a poor family, my parents are poor, oh, my government is so bad. You start blaming other, blaming is loser. Okay. So when you start seeing people are blaming other people, they don't have a champion mentality. They're not going to become your leader. Just find another leader. Okay. Number three, winning strategy. Any winner have a winning strategy. They're not just gonna try it out. If it doesn't work, it's fine. No. Whenever you want to become a winner, you already know the strategy to become a winner, because you got to know how to play your business, because this is our own business. You are the CEO. You can do whatever you want with your own business as long as it doesn't harm anyone. Okay, that is the number one rule in Atomy. If the strategy doesn't harm anyone, just do it. If it's only harm you, just do it. Okay, but it cannot harm anyone. If whatever that you're doing to win the game, but it makes your business partner happy, do it. Okay, but if it makes your business partner suffer, that's a loser strategy, because you're gonna lose the game. For you to win any game, you gotta have strategy by working with your team. Make sure they're winning together with you. Nobody's harmed in this strategy. The number 4, next one. Like I said, you cannot work alone in anything to make success unless you are an employee. Yes, employee, you work by yourself. For you to become maybe a supervisor, a manager, right? You're not gonna work with those people. You are competing with those people for you to be at the top. But in Atomy, you cannot make success without a good team. Okay, how do you get a good team? By making a winning strategy with them. You make sure they win. When they start winning, you have a dream team. Okay, what is a dream team? I'm sure everyone here want to have a dream leader, right? What is a dream leader? Someone who can recruit, or not recruit, I hate the word recruit. Someone who can sponsor 100 people in a month. Wow, that's a very good leader, right? Someone who can get maybe 300,000 PV every day. Someone who always attend in the meeting, especially seminars and Success Academy. Wow, that's a very good leader. Someone who never complains, right? Someone who writes their life scenario with big dreams and goals. Wow, those are amazing, amazing thing that you want your leaders to be, right? But how do you get them? You have to be that person first. Whatever that the thing that you write them down for a good leader under you, become that leader for your sponsor. Can you be a good team player for your sponsor? If you can, you're not going to become a good leader. Because for you to become a good leader, be a good team player first, right? And then build all those character that you wanted a leader inside your own organization. So that's why without team, especially the dream team, you're not going to become a leader, because people follow you, not the company. Wherever you go, they will follow you. Like Chairman Park, he always says this. Even Atomy company bankrupt, I'm pretty sure all these leaders are gonna follow me to the new company. Okay, people follow people. So if you cannot build people, you cannot build the business. And number 5, the leadership traits you need to have: keep sponsoring attitude. Even when you are an Imperial Master, you still need to sponsor someone. Because in Atomy, we are not recruiting. Recruit means you hire someone to do the job for you, for your success. That is recruiting. But in Atomy, we are not recruiting. It may some people use the word recruiting, but the word itself should be sponsoring. What is sponsoring means? When you sponsor a child who are maybe unfortunate from a poor country, do you utilize that child to work labor for you, to make money for you? Or you want to nurture them until they become a good individual, an honest individual, and can become a successful individual? That's sponsoring, right? You have to have a baby philosophy instead of cow philosophy, right? Our chairman says this: when you have a cow philosophy, what do the farmers do to their cow? They love their cow as long as they produce milk. That's a cow philosophy. Once they stop producing milk, these cows will go to the butcher shop to become, what do you call it? Rib eye, strip loin, tenderloin, right? But you, as the baby's philosophy, like a mother nurturing or not sponsoring, nurturing the babies, what do? The mothers take care from the bottom of their heart because they want this baby to grow as a successful individual, right? Not to make money for the mother. No, that is a baby philosophy. So, Army, we need to have a baby philosophy mentality. Whoever that we sponsor, you are the mother that responsible for them to become successful. Otherwise, do not sponsor them. If you only utilize them to become your cow, to milk the cow for you, it's better not sponsoring them. Don't register them because they're not your cow. They're your babies. You need to keep sponsoring these new babies because there are people out there. How many people in the world right now? 50 billion, right? So there are 50 billion people are waiting for us to share the good news to them. Keep sponsoring them, okay? Never say that, oh, I'm already successful. I don't need to sponsor anyone. You're wrong. Once you start sponsoring, you're not a good leader. And number six, you have to respect other people. Doesn't matter what their decision is, you are working with other people. You have to respect their thoughts, their feelings, and their choices. Not everyone live in the same situation like you are. Maybe you can do Atomy 8 hours a day, but there are people who are still working who can only do an hour a day. Respect their decision. Don't separate them. Hey, you're not 8 hours doing Atomy, so you're not part of my team. No, don't do that. Unless they're not doing anything and then not doing Atomy either, that okay, you separate them because they're not a hard worker team players, right? But if this person maybe have a full-time job or maybe have a parents to take care of or children, disabled children, whatever, right? They only have 15 minutes to do Atomy. Respect their decision, right? As long as they're honest to themselves and to you. You know, I can only do this maybe 30 minutes a day. That's okay. Respect their decision, respect their feeling. Maybe they're down all sometime, lift them up. But you cannot be their own lifetime motivator. You are not their life savior. But after a while, after they keep nagging at you and then you keep lifting them up, but you also have a limit to lift them up. Don't lift them up forever. Okay? Give them time. After a certain time, if they do not lift it up, bye bye. Leave them. Okay? Respect other people who want to respect yourself. It has to be mutual respect. Okay? Do not take advantage of someone because they respect you and then you take advantage of them because you're going to duplicate what you're doing to your partners. So you have to respect their thoughts, their feelings, and their choice. And number seven, a good leader always learn. If you are a leader, you should be a reader because a reader keeps learning. You always learn from everyone or from everything that you find. You have to keep learning because the wisdom only comes when you reading, right? If people who don't read, I don't know where the wisdom comes from. It's always the same old wisdom, which is never changed. Okay, so a leader always someone who learns all the time, but do not stop there. A lot of people are just learning and learning and learning, which is the next one. The number 8 traits is a leader must do action right now. Has to do the right action with the right result. Because if you are doing action but it's not the right result, you have to, review what did you do for the past maybe 1 year. Was it effective or not? Then you have to fix it. Then next you have to do the action again. So don't just let your learning become your knowledge, but you should let your learning for you to do more action in the field. You have to do action helping your partners to grow. Okay. Not just sitting in the Zoom like this 24/7, but never meet your partners. That's a wrong action. That's like what I call a boss action. Only show up like a CEO and then give instruction and then you sleep. No, you have to be in the field with them. When they have a home party, you'll be there. When they're in the seminar, you have to be there first. When they're in the center, have a product day, you have to be there. Action, right? So, like I said, Atomy, we have a good success system. Now, many of us, we don't want to take that action to be in the system. Oh, product day. I'm busy with my family. I'm busy with this work. I'm busy with this. You are not showing a good action to your partners. And then how can you duplicate to your partners? Remember, what you're doing is going to be duplicated. You believe it or not, this member that you sponsor, they're looking at you. What are you doing in this Atomy? If there's a product day that you never show up, never your face in the picture, your member will never show up. If you keep showing up and then your members look at the picture, oh, how come my sponsor always there? I think I want to try it one day. Maybe it's interesting. Okay, let me go there next month, right? So everything starts with you. Are you doing the action required for you to make success? Or are you only do the action that you think that you want to do it and you're not doing the action that you don't want to do? Okay, because for you to become successful, there are things that are required to do. Not I want to do it or not to do it is my choice. No, nothing like that. The success system in Atomy is not an option. What is a success system in Atomy? Number one, meetings. People who want to make success, if they don't attend meetings, Zoom meeting, center meeting, which is the product day, business seminar, right? Meetings. If you don't attend meetings, forget about dreaming for success. Very simple. You don't show up, you don't not gonna make it. You don't show up, you're not gonna make success in Atomy. You don't show up in Zoom, you don't show up in the product day, at the center, at the business seminar, especially the one-day seminar once a month in Atomy or some other country like Indonesia every week. And then end of the month is Success Academy, or in Canada is every 6 months. You don't attend because you make excuses. Forget about success. Because action is a leadership trait that you want to duplicate to your members and partners. You have to ask yourself, what are the action that I want to duplicate to my partners? Or not attending is the action that I want to duplicate? Or attending action is the one that I want to duplicate? You choose it for yourself, okay? The right action produce right results. And number 9, a leader must be able to teach. If you're not able to teach, you are not a leader. That's why I use the icon here, copy and paste, okay? When you copy something, you paste it, it's gonna be identical, duplicated, like the source that you copy from, right? So if you said, Mike, I don't know how to teach, you're lying. Unless you're disabled, I understand. If you are not able to see, if you're not able to hear, if you're not able to think, if you still have a brain in a good sense, have a good mouth, that be able to speak, still be able to operate your hands to open the books, you are able to teach, okay? Because a good student at the end will become a good teacher. If you're not a teacher yet, it doesn't mean you're not going to become a teacher. Every leader teach. Okay. If you never teach before, learn something how to teach. There are so many video in the YouTube. How to become a good teacher, how to become a good presenter, right? Because everything that you're doing before you become a teacher, okay, you have to duplicate it and you have to delegate it. For example, from agent until sales master, you are the one registering people, right? Registering all the name, all information. Yes, that's fine. And then from sales master until diamond master, you're still registering people for your partners. Is it good? From that moment, that's wrong. And then from Diamond Master to General, you're still doing registration for your leaders. Even for your once you become Imperial Master, you're still registering people for your Crown Master. Is that a good leader? You are not able to delegate your tasks, and you're not be able to teach them how to delegate tasks. You're a bad leader. If you want to become a good leader, you have to be able to teach. You have to be able to present. Because one of the 8 steps to success and daily core habits is explain the business. If you're not able to present, then how are you able to explain the business? Okay, you have to learn how to teach. And number 10, the last one, the leadership traits, you have to evolve. Let today be better than yesterday. So every day you should be a better version from your yesterday version. Because if you don't grow, you are actually dying. You know, like in Canada, we have 4 seasons, right? Spring season, when the leaves started to bloom, the flower to bloom, and then the pops up all the leaves. And then summer, it's fully grown. And then fall comes. What happened to the leaves? From green, become yellow, and then turn brown and black, die. So when you do not evolve, when you don't become a better person every day, that means your leaf is getting browner, darker, and dying. And then one point it drops to the ground and then sweep up and then burn to the fire, right? So you don't want to stop evolving, of course, to the better one. Do not evolve to the worst one. That's not evolving. So evolving should be to the better one, to the more positive one, you to become a better individual every day. So every day better and better at everything you do. Even the things that you are doing for the 9 traits before, you have to be able to become better and better every day. Okay, that is the 10th leadership trait for evolve. So remember this 10, you probably have 4 or 5, that's okay. Everyone start at something. So it doesn't mean you stop when you don't have 10. No, you keep doing it until you have all the 10 traits. Because for you to become a good leader, you must be that leader first. If you do not become that leader first, it's impossible for you to have leaders.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.